seems like I've been doing that a lot lately. And it is a nostalgia series for a lot of people, especially me, and that is Spyro the Dragon. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Honestly, it may just be my favorite. I'd have to sit down and really rank it, but it's up there. Now, this is the remastered game. I think it's Spyro the Reignited Trilogy, I believe is the official title, and it comes with the original Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, and Spyro Year of the Dragon, which is the third one. Now, I actually only ever played the original as a kid. I didn't play 2 or 3, at least not that I know of. But the original, I cannot tell you how many countless hours I put into this game. It's probably the game, well, it's up there, but definitely one of the games I put the most hours into of all time. Now, I mean, nowadays Minecraft is probably up there too, just because that's one of those games that you kind of have to, but anyway, I'm getting off track, so let's go ahead and start a new game. Now, for a lot of people, this may be your first introduction to Spyro, and if it is, I'm sorry. For those older people, older, we're like our mid-20s, but mid to late 20s, if you're in that age range, even early 30s, you probably played this game on the PlayStation 1. I think it came out in 99, maybe. But yeah, this is one of those games that back then, I'm gonna watch the cinematics too, but back then, I think this game had fantastic graphics, even today, 26, no, more than that, 24 years later, or no, not, math, oh my god, whatever year this game came out, it holds up so well. I remember even thinking as a kid, oh, Nasty Norg, there he is. I remember thinking as a kid that this game's graphics were fantastic, and even now, if you look back at the original game, it holds up very well. So, for this original game, the whole premise is right here. You got Nasty Norg, the main villain, freezes all of the dragons, except for poor little Spyro, and it's his job to go release them all. Oh my gosh, so I never 100%ed this game, I don't think, as a kid. Maybe I did. I'd have to go bust out my PlayStation 1. Well, it's actually to the left of me with my other consoles, and put in the memory card and see, but the thing that always stumped me was the flying levels. That is, oh, and back then you didn't have Google. Well, you did, but you didn't. It wasn't like today, and depending on what year you played the game, if you went back and revisited it in 2005, it was a bit easier, but it wasn't just as simple as pulling up your iPhone and hitting, Spyro 100% tutorial. Oh boy, my fan on my PlayStation is starting to rev up, guys. That is the one thing that's going to be, oh god, it's getting intense. That's the one thing that's going to be kind of a pain with this, because I am playing on my PlayStation, and there's not a whole lot that I can do about this, so I'm just going to start this cinematic here, and hopefully my voice and the game audio can drown that out a bit. I really need to clean it, which I do plan on doing sometime soon, and hopefully that will help a little. I could always record the video, and sorry, I'm listening to. I could always record the video gameplay and then do commentary post editing, but that's not gonna be the same. So the whole objective of this game is, like that dragon said, release all of the dragons and collect all of the gems, which you can see there. So this is the main world in the Artisans world, and there are 100 gems and 4 dragons. And then, so my game disc just started up, and then within the Artisans world, there are other mini worlds, like you can see right there, Stone Hill. And you basically need to complete like all the worlds, the main worlds, and then all the sub-worlds within that to kind of move on. So you got enemies here that also have gems, the ones that carry the bags like this. You had to do multiple times and get all the gems. Now this little dragonfly, follow me around, is Sparks. He kind of helps you capture gems. So if I get close enough to one, let's see here, he'll pick it up for me. Now if I don't have Sparks, like here I'll show you, if I take water damage or anything from an enemy, he goes down to blue. If I do it again, he'll go down to green. And then again, I lose him. Now once I lose him, if I take damage again, I die and I lose a life. And since I don't have him, he won't pick up these gems for me. I have to physically go touch them myself. Now the way to get them back, let's go kill these guys real quick, is by killing these little tiny minions around the world. So for Artisan, it is the sheep. You do that and you get Sparks back. And then the more you kill, he'll eat the butterflies and get up to max level. So we'll get our third one here. And fly over here. Get our first skill point acquired. Now I'm not quite sure what that even is, to be completely honest. I love these flowers too. If you burn them, they eventually shake themselves off and regrow. Just gotta wait for a bit. I love it. Little Easter egg. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna be nerding out for this game. You don't understand how much nostalgia this brings to me. Oh my gosh. Dark Hollow, so this is another one of the mini worlds within Artisans. These little, well, you can't see it, but those things that I just broke hold an extra life. So you can see at the top right, we now have, was it 7, 6? Now some of the gems are very tricky to find, and the more you go within the levels, the more difficult they get. And there are some that are like very tricky, and if you hold L3 down on Sparks, he will point you into the direction of any missing gems you have. So, alright, there was probably a cut there because I accidentally bumped my mic. But yeah, Sparks, he pointed me to that gem since it was the closest one. Skill points I want to see. Oh, so skill points, yeah, that's like, what do you want to call it? Like objectives that you can do. So for stage 1 here, we reach the tricky platform, and there's a different one in each level, which is pretty cool. And you have to get all of them to get to the art gallery, which is nice. So we don't have any others for Artisans. Now let's go around. We're kind of killing some time here. And get the rest of the gems. We'll go get this dragon real quick. Delbin. One of my favorite things to do as a kid was always to predict if the dragon was going to be big or small. And when I got it right, I was so excited. I also would like to predict how their voice was going to sound. If it was going to be like a big guy with more of a nerdy voice, or a deep voice, like I don't know. It was one of those dumb things that I like to do as a kid. So we gotta do all of the platform jumps here to unlock this flying level. Sunny Flight, the dreaded flying levels, were always my nemesis as a kid to this day. Now this game does have some very freaking tricky levels on it. Treetops, oh my gosh. As a kid, that was just horrendous for me. Even to this day, it's a little bit tricky. Now this guy will take you to other worlds. Once you get enough dragons, then you're able to leave Artisans and go to the next main world. Another one, I think it is Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. I forget what the level is called, but it's like with the thieves, where you have to chase like the thieves around and around and around. chomping on his watermelon. Yeah, and so there are main bosses in each world as well, and then once you get to the end, you get to fight Nasty Nork. Alright, so I think we got one more dragon and 28 more gems, so I think if we go through here, this should be the last of them. Yep, last dragon here. Thomas, small guy. Damn, no. Press the jump button twice to glide. That's the thing about Spyro, he's so fearless, doesn't care how big the enemy is, he's just no fear at all. I love it. Little purple dragon. This was like my favorite thing to do too, just dash and hold down the jump button. I don't know why I love doing this so much, but it was so fun. You were like an unkillable wrecking ball, unless you were running into an enemy with like a shield that you needed to flame or something. The camera's a bit weird with the turning. I wish it turned a bit faster, but oh my gosh. I should just charge him. Make sure we get all these little stragglers here. So the gems, the red is worth 1, I believe. The green is worth 2. I think the blue is 5 and the yellow is 10. I could be wrong, but I think that's right. And so the last couple are up here. We got Town Square there, another Artisans world. We got 2 right here, and then I always forget that you can stop mid-flight by tapping triangle. Next one, we got 2 more here, and this should be the last. Okay, no, so we missed one somewhere. This is what I mean. You have stragglers a lot of the time. Tell me where they are, Sparks. Alright, over here somewhere. What about now? Oh, right there. See, I didn't know about that trick when I was doing this gameplay the first time just on my own. Would have been nice to know. So we got 100% on Artisans, and I don't know how long I'm going to make these episodes, but I'll go ahead and do Stonehill since it's still we're only 13 minutes in, so. Now this level is the first one where I get to show you the, it's not a boss, it's like a mini challenge. It's a thief. It's not the thieves that I was talking about earlier, but a little blue. I never knew what the hell he was. It's just like a blue egg thief looking thing that runs around with a dragon egg that you have to chase. And on this level it's not hard because it's the first one and your introduction to it. But he's very, very, very fast. He's just as fast as you are. So you can't just chase right behind him. You need to like cut him off around corners in order to get him. And they get to be very freaking tricky at some point. So I'm gonna run around the border here and oh, almost got caught there. Wait, did I get him? Okay, I did. No, I didn't. These rams, I thought at first you couldn't bash them and needed to flame them, but I think it's smart to kind of go around the border and make your way in so to not miss anything. Okay, so the blue is worth 5. So yellow must be 10. Now if we jump down here, we got some more gems, and this we cannot unlock yet. There, oh shoot. Well, I'll get that dragon once I come back down again. There is a hidden key in this map, which I will show you in a second, and that is one of the, and again, this is like an introductory to the hidden elements of Spyro that can be very tricky. Now those metal crates there need to be bashed. They can't be set on fire because they're, you know, not flammable. Whatever word I'm looking for. All of the dragons have been big so far. Yeah, so if you stand on Yeah, stand on these platforms. I'll show you if you just stand on it for a little bit, and that fairy comes up and does that. That saved my progress, so I will load right back up right there. I'll just go clockwise and go down these little hallways here. And get our life. So this is what the little extra life looks like. Now I got 7. Grab this dragon here. Astor, little small guy. Yeah, old man.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story. No thanks. See ya!
Now this is the little trick spot that I was talking about. So this can be kind of hard to spot if you haven't played the game, but if you look over here, you see that vortex, and that's an indicator that you can travel back up. So if you look over the edge here, you can't even really see it unless you do this. You gotta jump down, and this is where some of the hidden gems are. Quotations around the word hidden, because again, this is an early level, so it's not that tricky, but this is the key. And see, you can't set these on fire. These need to be ran into. So now I can head back, make sure we don't hit the water and lose a spark's life. Go up to the vortex and down the last tunnel here with the remaining gems. And see, you can hear the guy, hold up, going na 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 na, and then laughing. That's the thief. And I think we can see him somewhere. I think he might be right above us. Yeah, you can't see him from here. Alright, well, now I got the new wizards. I forget what attacks these wizards do. I want to see real quick. Oh, do they just hit you? Oh, okay, it's just a swipe. I thought they sent out like magic. Grab that. I'll just go around the border again. Running into these enemies. Grab you. And I think there's another. Oh, there's 2 right here. And I think we got all of them. And my fan is starting to get a bit loud. I'm gonna do some post-editing. This is actually the second time I've recorded this because the first time I edited out the fan too much and my voice was a little distorted and it wasn't good quality. And my thinking is you guys would prefer to hear a little bit of background fan as long as my voice was clear and crisp, rather than getting rid of a lot of the fan and my voice being kind of distorted. So it's I don't know, it's a bit tricky, but alright, let's just go over here so we can get these gems. Now this is a barrier right here, so you can't go past that, and this can be a bit tricky because it's such an open area up here that you can miss gems easily, and so you have to kind of be careful. And see over there, you can see them sparkling in the distance. This is another example of the quote-unquote hidden areas where, again, it's a nice introduction to let you know, hey, make sure you check every rooftop and every nook and cranny, because there may be some gems hidden away somewhere. I'll just kind of do like a zigzag. Okay, there's the thief. Little blue bastard. I'll get him later. Right now, I'm gonna make sure I get all of the gems first, and we'll get him last. See him just take off. I mean, he's fast. Oh, I don't like to go that way. I usually like to chase him the other way, but whatever. Let's head up here. Do our little zigzag pattern. Let's see. Any gems? I know there's one. Yeah, see, just one chilling over here. And I think there's a couple up here. Yes, there is. And that may be it. Let's use Spyro Yeah, okay. So we're good with that. Oh, there's some in the back of here. I didn't even realize that. That's what I mean. Which means there's probably some here as well. I don't think you can get up there. That's not accessible. At least, yeah, okay, it's an invisible barrier. In the original, you might have been able to glitch it, but I want to get him going the other way. And here, I'll show you an example. So if you chase him, he's just as fast as you are. Well, maybe not just as fast in this first one, but generally you like to cut him off at angles. So like right here. Boom. That is the strategy, and he just goes in a circle for this one, so it's not that bad, but we need one more dragon and 15 more gems, which I think I know where the rest are. The rest are probably in that lockbox at the very beginning. So let's go ahead and head back down here and jump down the well, get our dragon and the box. Gavin, that's a big old boy, I can tell. Yeah, big beefy bastard.
The dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats,
So I basically have already told you all. Does he have gauges in his horns? I've basically told you all of the tips and tricks already that these dragons tell you, but oh, I hit the vortex by accident. Now you don't need to click anything for the you just need to walk up to it with a key and it'll unlock. This should be 15 and it's not, so I'm missing 5. It's probably up on that ledge. I can almost guarantee it. I definitely missed one, so let's just head back this way. And see. Oh, maybe. Now, is it around here? Oh, okay. There it is. And now I'm missing 2. Wait. Is it? Yeah, it's up on the ledge. Okay. He pointed this way. Oh, I see it right there in the distance. There is a chest. Got a while to get over there, but oh, there's one here too. I just seen it glow. I thought I did. Guess I'm losing my mind. Maybe it was the return home. And where is the box? Yeah, I passed it when I was chasing that guy. Wait a second. Oh, okay. I missed it again. And there is our 200. So we just did Artisans and our first mini world within Artisans. Very, very simple one, but a nice introduction to it. Nothing too crazy, so what I'll do is head back to Artisans and kind of wrap up this video. We are about 24 minutes in. Not super long for the first one, but it is the first episode, so oh, it's this way. And I want to show you one more thing once we get back to Artisans. I always love to do that too, try to jump and make it like a perfect, almost a gymnastics routine, like stick the landing, like nose dive right into the vortex. So once you go back to a world that you've already beaten, well, let me rephrase that. You don't necessarily have to have beaten it, but any of the enemies. So I'll show you right now. If I kill an enemy that I've already collected its gems from, it'll drop a little bubble, and that bubble will count towards my life counter. So, like, this guy will drop 3 for me. And once I get filled up all... Oh, he dropped more than that. Once that fills up all the way around, let's see if there's even enough. I doubt there is, but I'll see. There's usually one hiding back here. Oh, he's not. Okay. But like once it fills up, you get an extra life. So technically, you can just travel from world to world to world to world and get infinite amount of lives. That would take some time, but nasty work. Okay, so now we have 10 dragons collected, so we can go to Toasty, which is the boss of the Artisans world, which I will save that for last. Let's see, there probably is not enough enemies to show you this, but I'm gonna try anyway. Let's get all of these. Get that. Get you. Yeah, I don't think there is, but you guys get the idea. So you fill up that circle around your life counter and get an extra life. It's pretty self-explanatory. Go check down this hallway. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, so now that I have 10 dragons, I can travel to a different world, and I guess I could show you that real quick. Which I won't be doing, but just to give you an idea.
Come back to see me after you've rescued
Oh, never mind. I don't know how I unlocked Toasty then. I guess maybe because I got 100% on Artisans, but okay, so I need 2 more dragons, and then I'd be able to travel. Okay, so yeah, not enough enemies, but that doesn't really matter. You get the idea. So, next episode will be kind of finishing up Artisans, or at least attempting to, but that is it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe for more content like this. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the continued support, and I will see you in the next episode.